Thank you for your interest in DMI's InterestNet software. Let's take a look at one of its many features. The single module screen, which is accessible from the navigation bar's complex interest group, allows the user to calculate interest in one module at a time, just like the Easy Interest screen does. In addition, it provides some areas of added functionality not available in Easy Interest. Upon selecting the single module option, you will be prompted to create a new data file if you have not already done so. Click Yes, and type the name you wish to give your data file. Then click the Save icon. Select the designated area you wish to save your file, and click Save. When you arrive at the single module screen, a default module will have already been added to the module list at the top of the screen. Since this module was automatically added to the system, the Edit Module screen will also automatically be displayed. This is where the user sets the defining parameters of the tax module. Use the Interest Tables drop-down box to select the jurisdiction and rate table for which you wish to calculate interest, and select a tax type and the tax period. You may edit the name and tax ID if desired, and you may set other parameters such as GAT and LCU as needed by clicking on the tab and checking or unchecking the appropriate boxes and filling in the information. After you've set the data parameters for your module, click the Save icon to be brought to the transaction grid to begin entering transactions. In this example, we are going to be adding 3 transactions: an assessment, a payment, and a refund. This will be used to demonstrate interest suspension periods, one of the capabilities of the single module screen. The first transaction line is already entered by default, so we will enter the first data transaction here. Enter a tax assessment using the drop-down window. Enter amount of $55,000, and put March 15, 2012 as the interest effect date of the event in the Adjust End column. Repeat this process for the payment and refund by clicking the Add button and entering the dates and amounts shown on screen. Note that the assessment and payment have the same interest effect date of March 15, 2012, which are equal to the due date of the return, while the refund is posted at a later date of April 21, 2012. Once you have added all the transaction items, enter a run-to date and click the Process button to compute the results. The boxes to the right of the Process button will indicate the calculated deficiency interest, overpayment interest, principal, and the total. Notice in this example we have computed overpayment interest on the account, yet the refund amount is simply for the amount of excess payment and does not include interest. Generally speaking, if a refund is paid within 45 days, it can be paid interest-free. This is the case here, since the April 21, 2012 date of the refund is within the 45-day window of the March 15, 2012 due date. The single module screen allows for creating interest-free periods for specific periods and amounts, called suspensions, by using the suspension date column. This feature is not available in Easy Interest. We will add a suspension transaction to the data to create an interest-free period. Click the Add button to add the transaction. Select Suspend Overpayment Interest from the description drop-down box. Enter $15,000 for the amount, enter March 15, 2012 for the start date, and April 21, 2012 for the Adjust End date. Note that the system will automatically change the sign of the amount entered to be a negative number, since overpayment suspensions must be negative. This transaction will be matched up against any outstanding overpayment balance existing between the start and end dates up to the amount entered, and render that balance as suspended, meaning no interest will be computed on that balance. If you now recalculate the module, you will see that the computed overpayment interest amount is 0. As in Easy Interest, after computing, you have the option to run several different result reports to analyze the results. Click the Reports link at the bottom of the screen in the Other Options section to see the Reports screen. The single module report screen offers a larger selection of test and result reports than Easy Interest. You may choose to view these reports on screen, send them directly to a printer, or save them as a PDF anywhere on your computer. This concludes our look at the single module feature. Please see our other videos for more features of the InterestNet software.